There's been a lot of negativity swirling around this week. Around Renton, around Seattle, around the whole Seahawks aura. Yeah. Offenses, penalties, Russell Wilson, Jimmy Graham, Darrell Bevell. A lot of negativity flying around. And if you remember your high school algebra, Jackson, if you want to level anything out, what do? You got to take the exact opposite and combine it.
Okay.
So you take all this negativity.
Yeah.
We have to counteract that.
Find X.
With positivity.
Okay.
And for that, we go to the Self-Appointed Reverend of the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawks Positivity, Reverend Moses. How are you?
Yes, it is I, your self-appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Allen Church Seahawks Positivity. How are you this evening, gentlemen?
I am good. I am awaiting your wisdom and your words.
Yes, and you're doing some extra math, which is always good to hear. I'm very proud of you.
Extra, which is to say some at all.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I'm surprised you remember that from back in the day. But
not my strong suit.
Not your strong suit, but that's okay because there is a lot of pain and doubt out there right now. But, you know, I think that we can give everyone a Seahawk positivity injection,
yes,
if we may. And speaking of injections, and she's had her share, please say hello to my church organist, the one, the only, Clearlanda honey. We need a soul injection. Bring it on, hon. That's right. Now listen. Sit down. Hey, now this is not a bachelor party, honey. Sit down. Okay, you can stop for now. Okay, thanks, please. Take a break and stay out of the wine cellar. Now, I know Clearlanda has had a difficult time keeping her band together recently.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say that has changed, but sadly she did lose her lead guitarist this week.
The lead guitarist.
The lead guitarist of Little Cleo and the Desert Delights. Remember that band?
I do. Yes.
Yes.
They
had a gig last weekend.
The Salted Pickle or something.
Yes. Yes. And it went rather well. The guitarist decided to celebrate, if you know what I mean. And he woke up the next day, found himself at Cleolanda's house. And it was covered with pictures of him passed out on her couch from the previous night, and he just freaked out and bolted for the door.
Oh, geez.
And all we know, he's still running down Highway 12, naked as a jaybird, screaming his head off.
No clothes either, huh?
No, yeah, well, I didn't know if I could say jaybird on the radio, but I did. Luckily, he does have a twin brother that plays guitar, so he took his place. Hey. And there's a new band now, Little Cleo and the Gold Diggers. And you can find them playing their unique brand of techno, metal, ska, retro punk this weekend. They will be at the Depressed Salamander Bar and Grill, just outside of town. I didn't know salamanders could be depressed, but
sounds like a southern kind of place.
A little southern,
like
yes,
almost something you would find on the bayou, like in Louisiana.
Yeah, and anything that says special sauce, just please do not even try it.
No.
I wouldn't be liable for that, friends. I am so glad to be once again joining you on these airways. As we do not waver from the task at hand, we do not stay bogged down in the speed bumps along the road to the promised land.
Yes.
We face the task before us and move forward to the very next challenge. And as we continue to move forward and upward, we continue to bask in the warm glow that shines our way to the promised land. A reading from the book of the 2015 NFL season, chapter 10, verses 3 to 12. Oh, do not fear the future. Do not wallow in the past, for it is what lies ahead that we must all face together. It is what is in front of us that we must take on within the power of Seahawk positivity. So as those from the land of rice-a-roni and trolley cars do come to feast upon our land, we shall drive them back. Those of the gold diggers and the representatives of the number 7 squared shall be sent home defeated and depressed, for woe is he who gets in the way of Seahawk positivity and all of its glory. This is the word, my brethren. This is not the time to wallow in despair. No, this is the time to rise up as a loud group of hungry 12s and make this happen. And can you feel the power and the strength as it rises up from you? Can you feel it, gentlemen?
Oh, I feel it. I feel something.
Just lift those hands in the air and feel that power. Go ahead, lift them up.
Yeah.
And remember, if you're driving down the road, don't be silly. Keep them where they are. And if you're in line for a store, you know, we don't need any unnecessary commotions. Just kind of go with it here. Now, if your hands are up and you believe in the power of Seahawk positivity, let's hear an amen nice and loud.
Amen.
Yes, and you believe in the power to give our offense the ability to run over the defense like they're at a holiday sale at midnight. Let's hear an amen nice and loud.
Amen.
Yes, and if you believe in the power to give our defense the ability to knock over those Niners all the way back to the Bay, broken and defeated. Let's hear an amen nice and loud.
Amen.
Yes, that's the power, my brethren. Now put those hands down. If you haven't bathed recently, apologize to your neighbor. It's the 49ers, friends. The 49ers. I pick on them, but I have no idea who they are anymore. Nobody knows. Keep the roster list handy, I guess. Head coach passing gas at press conferences. The guy looks like Harvey, the midnight custodian at the mall. It's sad. I know Paul Blart could kick his butt. We all know that. And their new quarterback is Blaine. Blaine. That's his name, Blaine. Now, that's not a name, that's an appliance. You know, Ducky knew that. But look up Ducky, kids. You'll know what I'm saying. We're loud and proud, my 12. Rise and be heard, my brethren. Now is the time to not sit down and wallow in despair. Now is the time to stand up. Stand up and let the world feel the one power that shall once again guide us to the promised land. Stand up and let the NFL world know that the NFC champs haven't fallen. They've merely stumbled. But when you stumble, you pick yourself up and stand taller than ever. In the name of Seahawk Positivity. Clear Londa, honey. Get on those keys. Play us out, honey. This has been your self-appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Aaron Church of Seahawk Positivity. Go forth and spread the good word. Praise Larkin, praise Cortez, praise Walter Jones. Go Hawks.
Well, I think we all needed that. We all needed that sermon from Reverend Moses. An injection of positivity right to the heart.